Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Nikki. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for joining this morning. Let me know who you are and where you're from, where you're scoping from. Happy Monday. Hey, Katrina. Hey, everybody. Hey, Raya. Good morning. Good morning. Where are you guys from? Let me know your name and where you're from. For those that are just joining, Brazil. Hola. Hola. So, hey, Victoria. For those that do not know me, I'm Clarissa. I'm a live blogger on Periscope Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. I also am a motivational speaker and author. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you joined me this morning. So this is what we do every morning, Monday through Friday on Periscope, the live blog at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Thank you for watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, you can tap the screen as well to give me hearts. Yes. Good morning. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Nikki, for inviting followers. This morning, you are sure to want to invite your followers. Good morning, Kelly. Make sure you invite your followers. How do you do that if you're new to Periscope? You just simply swipe to the right if you have an iOS device, or you swipe down if you have an Android device. Good morning, Marcia from Birmingham. Very good. Hey, Rachel. Hey, there's my big brother, Noob 2002. Good morning, everybody. Make sure, again, you have invited your followers. Do you know anyone with an advantage? Good morning, Shantae. Thank you for inviting followers. So let's get the room numbers up. Thank you for the heart flow over there. How do you give me hearts, in case you're wondering? You simply tap the screen to give me hearts. Some people even do a double tap. Some people do 2 finger taps. However you need to do your taps, I appreciate it. And why do I ask for hearts? It's for social proof. So when people first come to the live blog, they understand that I'm giving good content. Yes, that's why I'm asking for hearts. So yeah, if I say anything that educates you, that empowers you, or that causes your thinking or actions to evolve, make sure you tap it out and tap the screen. So thank you so much, guys, for the hearts. We reached our milestone last week. Do you know someone with an advantage? Yes, ma'am. Of course you do. Hey there, me. All right, Mr. James, that's what I'm talking about. So, yes. So last week we reached our goal of 75,000 hearts. You have a great attitude. Wonderful. So this week's challenge is for us to reach 100,000 hearts. So yes, I think right now we're at 76 or 77,000, and God is on my side. Very good. He's on my side too. I'm his favorite girl. Did you know that? So yes, if you guys follow me on social media, you already know the question for this morning. This morning's question is, what is your advantage? What is your advantage? This is the introspective blog. So as we go through each of the 3 points that I have for you this morning, you know I have 3 points for you every morning. Friday I got a little happy and I think I had 6 points. Yes, Friday I had 6 points, but today I'll give you 3 points. And where does this topic come from? So, no comprende. Where does this topic come from? So in business, you may hear of companies or businesses always talking about what is their competitive advantage. So we know Walmart's competitive advantage is their low prices, whereas another retailer's competitive advantage, let's say Macy's or Bloomingdale's, their competitive advantage is quality and top name brands. So they're not as concerned with the lower prices because that's not their competitive advantage or their competitive strategy. Well, guess what, guys? This also applies to us. So this morning, I want you to think about 3 areas of your life where you have an competitive advantage. And I'm asking you this question because typically, unless we're asked, we may be operating in our competitive advantage, but we really may not be aware that that's an area that we thrive in. Yes. So I want you to be aware this morning, this week, and the areas of your life that you thrive. Okay. So that's where the topic comes from. I appreciate the heart flow over there. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. So we got an advantage here. My advantage provided by him is to see the positive in everything and my ability to communicate this. That is so awesome, Mr. James. I love that competitive advantage. Yes. Okay. So this is what you guys do. If you're new to the blog, you type a number 1 in the comment box right there to let me know that you're ready for number 1. Yes. Let me know you're ready. This is the introspective blog. So on this blog, we don't point fingers at others. We don't play the blame game. We don't say because of this person or that person, but on this blog, we look within ourselves and we ask ourselves questions, and then we're genuine, we are authentic, and we're honest with ourselves. That's the only way you grow. It's the only way you progress. Okay, so I see lots of number ones. Awesome. So number one is personally. Number one is personally. Hey, Karen. Type personally. I want you guys to get this. Type personally in the comment box. What are your advantages personally? Okay, so Kelly says empathy, strong will, and communication. I love that, Kelly. Personally. Yes, personally. Where do you thrive? Hi, Evernight One. Where do you thrive personally? What is your advantage? So, guys, this is how you decide what your advantage is. It's what you do naturally. It's the things that people don't have to twist your arm to do. Writing, very good, Karen. I like that. It's the things that comes naturally to you. You do it without thinking. It's second nature. Okay, so why am I asking this question? You need to appreciate your advantage. Okay, administration, very good. Survive to inspire. Hey, okay, so personally, nurturing. I love this, guys. I love everything you are typing into the comment box. So personally, for Clarissa, one of my strong points is personally, when you are on my team, when you are within my inner circle, I will ride and die with you. Yes, I will. I will give you my all. I will give you 200%. I am selfless. I will put myself behind, so this is kind of a pro and con for me, so I have to be cautious of it. But I will put things behind to help others. Yes, very, very loyal. That I am. I'm a hard worker. I am very resourceful. Whatever I can do to find, here's one, my stubbornness to never give up. Yes, I love that. So that's Clarissa. Personally, I know those areas that I'm good at. And it's important for you all to know the areas that you're good at, your personal competitive advantages, because if you don't know, you could potentially allow others to utilize or misutilize those areas if you're not aware that you're doing it just as second nature. Okay? So number two, type a number 2 in the comment box, guys. Number 2. So if you just joined the blog this morning, we're talking about, the question is, what is your advantage? What is your advantage? Think of a company's competitive advantage. It's their branding. It's what they are known for. What are you known for? Okay, I see lots of number 2s. And hey, auntie, number 2 is professionally. Okay, let that saturate. Professionally, that's if you work at a blue-collar job, a white-collar job, in an office, corporate America, in a manufacturing company, whatever, wherever you may work. If you're an entrepreneur and you have clients, yes, if you are in the business world. So professionally, ask yourself, what are you good at? Something that I've always heard mentors of mine say, what is your 15-second elevator pitch? Okay, I see administrative skills, integrity, inspire, encourager. Those are awesome, guys. Professionally, what are you known for? What are you good at? What is your 15-second sales pitch? Thank you for sharing. So sweet. Ask yourself, what is my 15-second sales pitch? So for Clarissa personally, I always say, when Oprah calls my cell phone, what will I tell her in the first 15 minutes? Yes, that's Clarissa's sales pitch. So for you, if you're in the elevator with the CEO of your company and you have 15 seconds to, impart a lasting impression, what will you say? Bringing awareness about human trafficking. I love that, Kelly. That is awesome. 15-second sales pitch. If you don't have that down before your opportunity arises, you will be stumbling at that moment. To learn quickly, help and assist the team. That is awesome, Mr. James. Awesome. So professionally, what is your 15-second sales pitch? Clarissa's sales pitch is I help teams that have nothing or with conflicting priorities, and I get them aligned. That's what I do professionally. I can take any team to success because of skills that I've acquired over the years, and of course with the help of the Father. But that is that's my intrinsic value. That's my competitive advantage. And guess what, guys? That competitive advantage of Clarissa can go throughout any team. It's not just one particular niche, but that's a transferable skill for me. So bringing awareness to women concerning breast cancer. Great. I need this. Thank you. No, thank you for watching. So yes, professionally, what is your competitive advantage? So guys, competitive advantage is not niche specific. You should be able to take that advantage anywhere, in any organization, within any business venture. I'm trying to learn how to inspire my team. That is awesome. That is golden. Once you learn to do that, you are golden. Zeke Lee, good stuff. I have an opportunity this Wednesday. Awesome, Purple Royalty. Awesome. Have your 15-second elevator pitch ready. It should just spew fluently out of your mouth. Get in front of your mirror every single morning and tell yourself who you are. If you don't know who you are, you can't establish yourself with others. Yes, let me say that again. If you don't know who you are, you cannot establish yourself with others. Yeah, make a difference by helping women see their value as God sees them, valued as a rare jewel. That's so wonderful, Angie. Hey, Angie, I'm glad you're joining live today. So yeah, if you don't know who you are, you cannot teach others and show others who you are. Inspire, educate, empower. I like that, Kelly. So yes, so type a number 3 in the comment box. Here comes the big boom. Here comes the big boom. This is one that I often have to remind myself. Number 1 and 2, personally and professionally, can sometimes bog our lives down, but we have to be mindful and conscious and cognizant of number 3. Number 3 is the glue that makes 1 and 2 stick. Yes, so although it's number 3, it's really first, but it's the big boom, so I had to save it for last. Mr. James says, to be a good leader is not by something you do, but who you truly are and what people see in you. Awesome, awesome. Very good, Mr. James. Okay, that's right, Kelly. It's the glue. So number 3 is spiritually. Spiritually. This is the glue, guys. Spiritually. Think of spirituality as your moral compass. Without your spirituality, without your moral compass, you can be easily swayed and I can't even, the word just escaped me, but you can be easily swayed when it comes to 1 and 2. If your moral compass is not set to the north position, if you are not accountable, if you are not ethical, I have to say that again. Yes, spirituality, continued growth in God. Yes. If you don't have your spiritual glue there, okay, and understanding what your competitive advantage is. So let's talk about your spiritual competitive advantage. The Bible tells us that gifts comes without repentance. I know someone's out there thinking, oh, I'm not a minister, I'm not a preacher. It does not matter. His word tells us that gifts, yes, spiritual gifts come without repentance. My spiritual gift is outreach. That's, yes, Proverbs 31, woman. Yes. Is outreach. I love to reach out to others. I have a concerned heart for the saints, for the sinners, for people that cross my path. That is Clarissa's spiritual gift. I do it naturally. I do it without my pastor having to tell me to reach out to my sisters and brothers. It's something that is always on my mind. I'm concerned about them, so I reach out. It's something that I naturally do. So ask yourself spiritually, there are other gifts as well, but spiritually. So Mr. James says, I try and be a positive light for my little girl and try to show her a father's love. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So ask yourself spiritually, what is your advantage? What are the things spiritually that you do without someone having to ask you, force you, make you, pry you into doing it? Yes, it's there, guys. It's there. Don't sell yourself short. Do not sell yourself short. You don't have to be on in the pulpit to have a spiritual advantage. Is your spiritual advantage praying? Yes, it may be praying for others, teaching and encouraging. I love that. Yes, I love to teach. I love to encourage as well. That's why I do this every single morning, guys. It's not because I don't have anything else to do. And this morning here, it is profusely raining. Traffic was awful. I'm not even in the typical location that I'm in when I do this because I had to stop and get on so I could be on time. Yes, I did. And we so appreciate you. Thank you, Rachel. So sweet. So yes, again, if you join late, and if you're watching the replay, make sure you are tapping the screen to give me hearts if I'm saying anything that educates you, empowers you, or causes your thinking or actions to evolve. Yes, that's when you give me hearts. So the question for this morning is, what is your advantage? Think of a store's brand reputation, their competitive advantage. What sets them apart from anyone else? What they're strong in, what they capitalize in, okay? Number one, we talked about personally. What are your personal strengths? Number two, professionally. And number three, spiritually. Do not forget that number three, you have a blessed day as well, Kelly. Don't forget that number three is the glue that causes all three to stick. Yes, you have to know where you're strong. You have to know what you're good at. So you guys have given me some awesome examples this morning of your strengths. If you don't know your strengths, if you don't know your advantage, that's okay. That's why we're talking about it this morning. But again, you have to be true, authentic, genuine with yourself. Yes, you have to ask yourself the questions. I can't answer the questions for you. Only you can do that. But now that you know the question, you can get your 15-second elevator pitch together. You can look in the mirror at lunchtime, when you're in the restroom, when you wake up in the morning, before you go to bed tonight, and say to yourself who you are. What are your strengths? Why do you need to know that? Because until you know it, you cannot project it. Until you know it, you cannot continue to enhance it. Until you know it, you cannot use it to your benefit. Yes, you can benefit others by it, unbeknownst to you, but you need to know these things. You need to know how you're helping and benefiting others. So I certainly appreciate all of the direct messages on social media you guys have sent me, the personal text for you guys that know me personally, the things that have been left on my website. You guys, believe it or not, are encouraging me. So I appreciate you telling me how the morning live blogs are impacting your lives. You don't know it, guys. So I appreciate that. So again, make sure that you go to my website. This is the live blog. Periscope keeps these for 24 hours, but I upload them on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Clarissa Chick Chat, and I also put them on my website. So they're all on YouTube, or mostly all on YouTube now, but I'm going to get those on my website today, so that you guys can get caught up. I'm back at home in the United States. I made it back safely, so it's time for me to catch up. You guys, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter on my website. I'm going to be sending out some hot, interesting topics and points through my newsletter. So subscribe. Okay, can you please repeat those three? Yes, the 3 points are, the first question is, what is your advantage? Number one is personally. Number two is professionally. And number three is spiritually. Yes, those are the 3 areas that I want you to think about throughout today, and recognize your strengths, recognize your gifts and your talents, your competitive advantage. You're doing an awesome job, and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Have a great Monday. Thank you, Katrina. I appreciate that feedback as always. Yes, thanks, Nikki, for putting those up. Those were the 3 points for today. So if you're not following me, tap on the screen at the bottom right part of your screen there. Hey, Renika, tap right there at the bottom right there, the bottom right corner of your screen to follow me, so that you get notifications as soon as I go live. The blog, as you know, is only about 15 to 20, 25-ish minutes. Hey, love. So make sure that you follow me so that you can get the information as soon as I give it. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to tap the screen and give me hearts. Don't just be a spectator. I see you watching, and I appreciate it. So I also love this wonderful rainbow heart flow over there. You guys are awesome. Whoever this purple and green and pink, and you guys are wonderful. So this week's goal is to get to 500 followers. I think I'm at about 330 now. This week I'm speaking it, I'm proclaiming it into my life, into this inspirational blog. 500 followers this week. How do I get there? By you swiping right to invite your followers, or swiping down if you have iOS to invite your followers. This week I'm almost at 80,000 80,000 hearts. So this week we will get to 100,000. It should be noted that in analyzing your strengths, you should then know your weaknesses to work on. That's right, Mr. James. Absolutely. You are correct. You have to know your weaknesses as well so that you are aware. Awesome. Awesome. So you guys know the goals. Also, last night I did a quick pop-up scope, just saying hi to you guys. I didn't get on Saturday, but last night I also announced, you probably have already noticed it in Periscope, that my handle has been changed. Yay! Periscope finally updated my handle. Now it is Clarissa Joy. It's Clarissa Joy, J-O-I. Yes, my social media handles have also been updated to Clarissa Joy, J-O-I. So you can find me on Instagram, on Twitter, and also a Facebook fan page. Make sure you follow me on social media so that you can know what the blog topic will be about before I get onto Periscope. I also post sometimes pictures. So yesterday I did something fun with my daughter. Thanks, Nikki. So I posted a picture and I saluted all parents out there. So go out there, check out the picture of myself and my daughter from yesterday's event. We went to Disney's Frozen on ice. It was we had a wonderful, wonderful time. So go out there, check me out on social media. Again, it's Clarissa Joy, J-O-I. Connect with me. Go to the website. It's chickchatcc.com, chickchatcc.com. I will have a brand new website launched before the end of the year. I cannot wait to share with you guys. I will let you know the launch date soon. But with the new website, you know what that means. It's a new offering for you guys as well. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It is going to be explosive. It is going to be just wonderful. Thank you, Nikki. chickchatcc.com. Visit the site, subscribe to my newsletter so that you get hot information off the press. Yes, I am so grateful and thankful for you guys joining me this morning. I'll be back on this afternoon to see who accepts today's challenge. The challenge is to think through across those 3 areas of your life, personally, professionally, and spiritually, and identify and recognize what are your competitive advantages. What is your advantage? What do you do well? What are your gifts? What are your talents? So we'll be back on this afternoon between 5 and 7-ish to report out on what that is. Hey, Kim, to report out on what that is for you. So I want to see you join me this afternoon. Cannot wait to share with you guys tomorrow morning. Follow me on social media. Check out the website. You guys are wonderful. Have an awesome day. I wish productivity on your day. I wish positivity on your day. And I wish progression on your day in whatever you have to do. Remember, Monday is one of the most important days of the week. Monday sets the tone. Monday is the heartbeat of the week. If you have a weak heartbeat on Monday, typically you have a weak week. So we don't want you to have a weak week. So make sure that you started off with a bang today. You know what I say every Monday, let's kick some butt. Let's get some things into action. Let's get the ball moving. It's Monday. The last quarter of the year is almost here. We'll be talking about that this week as well. And I want you geared up. I want you ready to take on this week. And also, I'm starting next week, the last quarter of the calendar year. I cannot wait. Clarissa has some things to share with you guys. I'm just so excited about it. So we will do that. So thank you guys so much for joining this morning. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk this afternoon, okay?